Hi, and welcome back to Vlogmas and to Old Fashioned Graces. Today we have a how to wash your woolens in your washing machine tutorial. So these are some things I washed in my washing machine. Got the cover that I just made, I'll link to that video. I've got these wool longies that I just made, I'll link to that video as well. This one was already stained before it went in, so that's not the washing fault, that's just, it's a worn out sweater. And among other things, this hand knit sweater. As a disclaimer, I cannot guarantee that washing things in your washer will not cause them to shrink. But I have washed everything from sewn things, felted things, hand knit things, hand knit with minimally processed yarn things, all that stuff, and not have any issues with it. There are a few important things to remember when doing this. One, if it's something that's extremely valuable and very important to you, I probably wouldn't risk it unless you're really comfortable with blocking things. The other thing is if it's already felted or boiled wool fabric, then you should be good. You're also going to need to have a machine that has a hand wash setting on it. If you do not have this, I recommend following my hand washing tutorial down below. And actually I find that the hand washing tutorial does a much better job. I have a helper now. Hand washing actually does a much better job of getting all the dirt and debris out, but I find I only need to do that if things are really, really soiled and things are like really ground in. Even baby poop comes out just fine using this process. So you need a machine that has hand wash setting, and you need to use cold water, as cold water as you can get, and a wool wash. I have linked my favorite one down below. It's supposedly scented. I can't smell the scent, and I'm really sensitive to scents, so they do have an unscented version, but I can't smell anything. So I hope this is helpful. Even if you do the hand washing routine, I really recommend doing a spin cycle on your washing machine because it just saves you so much time in the drying process. But enjoy this tutorial on how to wash your woolens in a washing machine, and hopefully it works for you. I would love to hear if you do it, if you wash by hand, what your process is. All right, we are gonna wash our woolens today. We've got some diaper covers, some sweaters. Remember my disclaimer at the beginning of this video. Pop that in there. I have some hand sewn stuff, some commercial stuff, some hand knit stuff. So we're gonna pop all that in there. Ignore the disgusting washer. Eucalan Delicate. We're gonna do a capful. So we got our capful, and we just drizzle that all in there. As you can see, it has lanolin in it. This is by far my favorite. I've tried another one, but I could not stand the smell. This one is great. It says it's scented. I don't personally smell the scent, and I'm very sensitive scent, so it's very, very delicate scent. You're gonna wash on cold, and we're gonna do your hand wash setting, or delicate. So we're gonna let this go through the full cycle, and I'll show you when we're done. All right, so we got our woolens out of the washer. They are damp, but not soaking wet because they've been spun out. So now we're gonna dry them. You do not want to put them through the dryer. So I have this sweater drying rack that was gifted to me. You can use one of the fold up clothing drying racks like this. Or put them on a line, or even just like hang them over the edge of a chair. Really easy. Got lots of options to do. So now you're just going to want to let them air dry until they are completely dry. Depending on the humidity in your house and the heat, 1 to 2 days. And once they're dry, they are good to go. For diaper covers, I only lanolize every few times because the soap I use does have lanolin in it. So yeah, that's it. It's super simple. Like I said, I can't guarantee that nothing will shrink, but everything that I have washed using this method hasn't shrunk. I will also include in the description box below a link to the hand washing woolens tutorial that I did on my blog, if you would prefer that. So I'm going to finish hanging up my stuff. Make sure that all the sleeves and all that are out, so that way everything gets a chance to evenly dry. Like I said, I put these hand knit wool sweaters I did in there, and they come out fine. Here's the diaper cover that I made recently. See if you can see it. The wool longies I made the other day. A pair of wool longies that I bought. The wool longies just make wonderful pants too. This is a pair of wool longies that I knit. I will include the link to the video that I did about this pattern and whether I like it or not. Wool diaper cover that I knit and actually felted on my baby, so it's like perfectly formed to my baby's proportions. Another wool diaper cover that I sewed a while ago. This is super simple. Diaper cover. Sweater. Actually gonna hang this on the tub. Another wool cover. Another wool sweater. Hat. And the last pair of wool longies that I did. So like I said, washing your woolens is super easy, not complicated. You just need to have the right wash and the right techniques. I will link the wool wash that I used down below and the tutorial for hand washing. I hope this helps, and I hope you have great success on your wool cloth diapering or just wool wearing journey. Bye!